Hey there, Saud here, and let's get started with our third episode of our PHP series. And in this lecture, we'll be simply seeing how to deal with variables, how to print them, and how to store data in variable. Okay, so it's not that hard. So let's get started. So this is the file from our previous lecture. Okay, so I hope you know where this file exists in your case if you have been following me from the last two lectures. So you just have to install XAMPP, navigate to C drive if you're on Windows. Okay, so navigate just to C drive, then XAMPP and htdocs, and there you will be seeing your folder that you created in the previous lessons, and just open it in your Sublime and navigate to index.php. That's it. So let's get started. Okay, so we'll simply be creating a variable in this lecture and printing it. So again, just open your PHP tag, or I think we should go for HTML approach now. Okay, just to blend some of it, just to blend the PHP tag in our HTML page. Okay, so here you can see I'll be write dynamic. I'll assign the title to write dynamic, so it's much more an HTML page now. And regarding that magic I performed, okay, so it's just a package in Sublime. You can install it from preferences, package control, and install package. Okay, it's loading the repositories. Okay, just loading all the available packages on the internet for Sublime. And once it is done, just you can type the HTML5, just you can type HTML, and I guess you will, just install this one HTML boilerplate and you will get this. Okay, once you will type HTML and tab it, you will be seeing all those things, or HTML5 and tab it, you will be seeing all these things. Okay, so just do it, and let's get started now. So we'll simply say here PHP, and if you are from C++, if you are from C++ background or C background, you might know then how to create a variable in C++ or C, or even in Java. You have to first declare the data type of that variable. Data type simply defines the type of data you want to store in that variable, and it also avails the available sets of operation on that data type. For example, addition, subtraction, multiplications, and everything you want. It is only restricted to integer, float, and double. The addition, subtraction, and multiplication, those kinds of operations are only available for integer. You cannot add two strings. The addition of string is actually called concatenation. So it's not actually addition, it's just what do we say, that stitching those two words together. Okay, so that's a simple data type. But since PHP is a dynamically typed language, you don't need to define the data type. That means you don't need to write int, float, double, or anything. To declare a variable or simply create a variable, you just need a dollar symbol. It defines that it is a variable, just like you did in jQuery. Yes, you created variables with dollar symbols in jQuery. Just do dollar and the name of your variable. Let's say myvar or my variable, and assign it with whatever you want. Let's say South Qureshi. That's my name actually, and semicolon. That's it. Here you go. Here you have created your variable, and we will simply echo it out. To print it, we will simply say my variable. That's it. You stored the value in your variable and you printed it out. So let's just navigate to our browser. Just type localhost, then slash the name of your directory. In my case, it's public.html, public_html, but I wouldn't need to type it because again I have global PHP, global Apache installation. But in your case, you will need to type it. Let's just say if your directory name is start, you will need to type start and then slash. And when you will press enter, you will see the output of this file. But in my case, I don't need to. I just need to type localhost and enter, and here you can see South Qureshi, and our HTML is being rendered. All of the codes we wrote here in HTML, it is being rendered. Here you can see the title has changed to Right Dynamic. I gave it here. Okay, so just give it whatever you want. F5 it. Here you can see it's an HTML page now. If I inspect the elements or read the source code of this, okay, here you can see it's an HTML page. This is an HTML page. You can see that it's no longer just a PHP page. It's an HTML page now, being rendered by PHP. Okay, so that said, you can simply store whatever type of variable value you want in this variable, and you can reassign it with another value. Let's say if you want to store an integer here now, just say 45, and it will be totally fine. Okay, you wouldn't need to create any other variable to store the integer, because as I said, PHP is dynamically typed value. That means the data type of the variable will be deduced from the type of value you are storing in it. So in our first case, this case, you were storing a string. Okay, so the type of this variable became string. That was done automatically by the language. You don't need to write int or string here. Okay, it was deduced from the type of value you were storing in it, and then after you echoed it, you assigned 45 to it. And again, once you echo it, I don't need this one is better. So my variable, and now F5 it. Here you can see so Qureshi and 45. You can simply say /n if you want for a new line. Okay, this didn't work. Okay, let's just leave it. We'll simply go for break. Okay, we'll break it. Don't /n it. We'll break it. BR tag for break line. That's it. Here you can see it, and that's it. That's it for this video. In this video we learn how to create a variable and assign value to it, and in the next videos we will be doing some integer operations and those kinds of stuffs. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you in my next video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it.